Alla, sì. Cioè, jeez. Invite email.
You're doing good. 9:52.
Okay. From a speaker. And here.
AM Flutter.
Time is it?
9:54.
Inagata de vida.
Inagata da vida. husband's the same. They'll like tell you they have a back injury and then they straight.
What's going on? Why is this shit coming through my speaker? What up, man? Hold on.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what do you say? What do you know? What do you know? What do you say?
You know, just hanging out and doing my thing.
You got 5 minutes.
I had some videos, but I don't know if I have them half of them. You know what I mean?
You got 5 minutes. Hold on here.
Oh, I do have them.
We got 5.
But hold on now. So I got 2 stories that go with 2 videos.
Very cool. Very cool.
And I thought maybe, you know, if that's something you wanted to do on your show, you could.
All right. You what's the name of the cartoon one?
Oh well, Gary, that's all of the cartoons.
Okay.
all
right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, all right. We got how much?
Oh no.
We got 4 minutes. So you're gonna say, please cue the cartoon, or you're gonna say, please kill Yukon Cornelius, or there's 2 of them. I don't know which one is which. What?
Yeah. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. We're live now, though.
We're live with us, but we're not live on the Austin. Austin's ready, getting ready.
We're live.
Got 4 more minutes till Austin. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube, but we're not live on Austin yet. So that's what I'm going to come in.
Take your time. So yeah, I'll tell you. And they're 2, like, one's an acting story and one's a life story.
Nice. Okay.
So like, it's stuff that I can bring to sort of like talk about a couple of very interesting adventures that I've been on.
Sweet.
The other one, Yukon Cornelius, that is a loop of like an hour of 80s Saturday morning cartoon intros.
Okay, cool.
So they're all in there.
I'll just go in between each one, and I'll just like, hey, I'll be like, hey, well, what's your name for the show?
What's my name?
Yeah, what's your name? You got a corny name? What for this episode or what?
No. I was just, I was just bringing a couple of things to be like a guest. I'll talk about whatever you want to talk about.
How do I introduce you? You don't want to be outed, right?
You can say
Captain Chris. How about Captain Chris?
You can say my name. I'm an actor, and I've had a couple of interesting. You can interview me as an actor if you want. Sure.
All right. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. I'm gonna.
But okay.
Hold on.
Don't tell them I'm Area 52.
Okay.
But if you want, you can allude to it, and I'll just act like I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm going to call you. You're going to be the eyewitness, the key eyewitness to the activity that is UFO Area 52. 1 minute and counting.
Yeah, you do you. I'm going to take the 80s thing down because you can't broadcast that. It's copyright stuff, right?
I don't care.
Okay, well, you got
Let's get this
50.
thing to fly. Let's get this thing to float. I don't give a shit. By the time they're ready to sue me, I'll be famous. So that's
Well, listen. Put the if you put it on and you put the audio way low, we'll just talk over it.
No problem, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about getting sued, man. No one's even gonna find us for right now. So
I'm not worried about you getting sued,
all
Gary.
right, guys.
Still,
We're getting
this
ready.
is all on you. So
Come
yeah,
on, get ready.
I'm an actor and a filmmaker, and we roll.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
You do you.
30 seconds, maybe.
Hold on.
10 o'clock right now, went over.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go, dude.
I'd like to welcome.
I'm happy to help you with this. Let's rock and roll, Gary.
Here we go.
Na zdrowie.
Anybody out there see me? No. Let you know that I'm always with you. In the call of the vida, baby. Let you know that I'm always with you. Ha ha! My baby behind me. Welcome, one and all, to the Bucket Show. All right, guys. I'm G. Russell, the fabulous G. Russell, the famous who's not famous yet, G. Russell. But don't worry, that's okay, because what you get is what you see is what you get. And when you got G. Russell, you get the real deal. So hey, I'm here tonight, man. I got a special guest here. Tonight I got a guest who is probably the closest person that's ever been to a terrestrial in since E.T. and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. He's a lovable guy. He's been beamed up a few times, so if he stutters a few times, cut him some slack because all us people who have been anal probes, you gotta have a little bit of patience with these guys. They've been close, they've been up close. So let me bring him in here, Captain Chrissy. Let's see, we go here.
Mr. Gary. Absolute legend.
The legend. Look who I got behind me. My love of my life, Captain Marvel.
She's great in Room.
Was she on the ship?
You ever seen Room?
I haven't seen The Room, sir.
Okay.
I live in a room. I've been sent to my room. I've had roomies, but I've never seen The Room. But
the actress that plays Captain Marvel, your love, right? She's in this really good indie film called Room. It's just wild, but it's very depressing. But anyway, what can I do for you, Gary?
Was it anything like The Goonies?
Don't watch Room. Don't watch Room. It will bum you out, but it's a great movie.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's see here. Hold on a second here. I got some problems here. Got some technical difficulties. What do we got here? What do we got going on here? Oh no. Oh no. I think we're being invaded by a spud. Is it? Who do I think it is? It's Metal with Spudley. Oh no.
Oh, Spudley.
Come on, Spudley.
Little Hen says it's time to rock and roll.
And you did this.
No, that's Spudley, man.
No, man. Spudley's jamming out.
All right, Spudley, get out there, man. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you
No.
doing?
You know, Spudley works. Spudley works. He does his thing. I'm very happy to look at Spudley and see what he has to say about anything.
Well, I mean, in times of great derailment and impressionable hours, every once in a while, to get the point of view of a potato is quite illuminating.
So this is Austin, right?
We're in Austin, sir.
Are we?
In Austin.
Yeah, okay. Let me tell you what doesn't impress me about this city.
Tell me all about it, man.
No, man. From what I hear, Austin is a very cool place. I know it like a lot from like its indie film, music, and art scene. I wish they would support their independent bucket playing drum beaters more.
Well, they take a break after Christmas for some reason, and I don't know why. Because why in God's earth would anybody want to not pay me?
They should, and I've thought multiple times that your worth greatly is underappreciated insofar as the level of entertainment that you bring.
It is.
And any place in Austin that gets the opportunity to find out where
Great bucket guy.
Right, the bucket guy is, well, I don't know, because you've gone by several names. But like, not only should they find out where you're playing, they should go to the places that book people, and they should be like, yo, Bucket Guy's awesome. He has his whole show. He's got this whole thing. It's not some ding-dong banging on drums. It's an entire entertainment experience. And once more people catch on to that, and once the degenerate animals of the wretched city of Austin are like, hey, here's the guy. Like, we want to see him. They should go to places. They should be like, find Bucket Guy and book him. We want to see this shit live.
I know.
Okay.
I know. You know what? I keep telling them, and I keep telling them, I go out there. I mean, I don't know what else more I can do, Chris. I mean, I play buckets. I play keyboard, guitar. I play buckets. I do Frank Sinatra. I do Dean Martin. You know what it takes to do Dean Martin, Chris? You gotta be friggin' some screw loose.
Well,
I'll be out there going, everybody loves somebody sometime.
You're not like Johnny Carson. You're not Jon Stewart. Like, I wouldn't watch you every night. But like, if I didn't have anything good to do and I couldn't find anything on TV and I didn't have a DVD to watch and like I wasn't really tired, like what I could see fit to going out and seeing you. And that's what people need to like. If you don't have your first best choice or your second best choice, you can't get a date with Brie Larson and the Super Bowl's not on. Why not go see Bucket Guy? Like,
Why not see Bucket Guy?
And can you
I ask
really
myself
call
that
yourself?
question every day.
Can you really call yourself a resident of the city of Austin if you haven't just seen Bucket Guy but given him money for being Bucket Guy?
There are
More
three
people-
B's. 3 B's in this town, Chris. The bats, the bars, and the bucket. So there you go.
That's
man.
right.
Oh, hold on, we're being
Right.
interrupted. We're being interrupted. Hold on. Oh no, it's the knack. It's the ghost of the knack. Time for my inspirational dance.
You do you.
Pretty woman, you're gonna give me some
Ah!
night, Sharona.
All right. Okay, bye. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Wait. Okay, what do you got for me, Chris? You got something? You got some cartoons out there or something, man?
Well, I got a life experience story and I got a experience as an actor story.
Okay, tell me the. What are you doing? You're doing the life. Which one is it? Is it the ponytail one or is the one in the desert?
Are you looking at black and white or okay, right? Ponytail one. We're talking
Ponytail one. You want to set it up?
We're talking the Museum of Disgusting Foods in Malmo, Sweden.
Okay, get ready, guys. Get your cuisine. Get your bellies. Get your bellies ready. Get your taste goods. Get your taste palates. Here we go. Here's Chris.
Fire it up.
Do they?
All right. Yeah.
Tastes like nuts, very nutty, very dry.
All right. So you go to the Museum of Disgusting Foods in Malmo, Sweden, and you walk all around the museum, and they show you all the stuff from all over the world that is too disgusting by other people's cultures. And at the end, you get to try some of the stuff. The place is wild.
Nice.
Okay, so they take things from the United States. And at the end of the tour, there's the stuff that the people from the rest of the world from the United States find absolutely disgusting. 3 items. Can you guess what they are?
I'm going to have to believe one of them might be crickets.
Okay.
Worms.
Uh-huh. Is that what we're known for in the United States?
What was that?
Is that what we're known for in the United States, is eating
Oh,
crickets?
you're talking about the United States. All right, I'm going to have to say hot dogs, man.
Okay, so the 3 things from the United States that the rest of the world finds absolutely disgusting. Lobster, right?
Really?
Spam,
Well, I didn't see that.
and root beer.
That's,
The rest of the world cannot stand root beer.
Well, I don't know, man. I think some people need to get a life, but that's all right.
Well, they give you samples at the end of the stuff, like some of the stuff that they can sell, right? So, like, you take a sip of root beer, but you're also tasting it like room temperature. It's not cold.
Okay.
So, like, and they talk about spam and they talk about lobster, and then at the end you get to try all these different things. And one of them that you get to try is insect protein. So
Lovely.
they give you like, all right,
It's my chicken.
I'm going to tell you about insects, right?
Okay.
They're not bad.
Well,
I have had ground up in like a ever.
Uh-oh.
Like,
Am I losing you? I'm losing you. Uh-oh. Chris.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. You just stopped talking.
Yeah, well, I'm trying. I thought you had a technical problem with regards to your thing. So
No,
yeah,
you just,
okay.
okay.
So they eat all of these different like insects and stuff like that, and it's not bad. You don't know that's what you're eating. Like, you would not know. Like, if I gave you a candy bar and I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? And you tried it and it tasted exactly like a Snickers, and I'm like, that's like 35% cricket, dude. Would that really bother you?
No, because I eat a lot of fish. I used to. And I know fish eat a lot of bugs. So inadvertently, I'm eating bugs by eating fish. So I don't have a problem with that.
150 years from now, man, the human race is going to be existing on insect protein, and that'll be the wave of the future.
Well,
But
as long
yeah.
as I got something to put in my belly of mine, I think I'm going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? I got to have something. I mean,
I tried all the stuff at the end of the tour. Like, I didn't chicken out on anything, but like there was some stuff that was actually in the tour that I got to see, but they don't offer you at the end because it's extremely expensive and like extremely rare and totally illegal. That they're just like, they tell you about. There's stuff I wouldn't have tried. They had like a French wine with mice in it. Like, there's like dead mice at the bottom of the bottle. I'm not doing that. They got an Italian cheese with live maggots in it. I ain't eating that. Nope.
that
Nope,
sounds
no.
lovely.
I think eating things that are alive is kind of where I draw the line. Not going to handle that.
Well, you know, I don't know, something wiggling in your belly's got its perks, I think, but you know, it's okay. So
We
right
had it.
now,
Go ahead.
hold on, I'm trying to get you large here. Hold on, I'm trying to get you large.
Yeah, that's okay.
Large, man. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I want you to take over for a second. Hold on, man. Hold on. No, can't get it, man. Trying to get you large, Chris.
I've been trying to get me large for my entire life, and it ain't worked yet. So don't feel bad.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I meant large and in charge, but I didn't mean that large. But you know, that's okay. Anyways, take over the podcast for 1 second while I grab something.
Hey,
Tell us about your food.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you about my phone. I'm going to tell you about Gary, Bucket Guy, this street busker in Austin, Texas, goes out and he's trying to make this program for public access in Austin, Texas, and he wants you people to join in and to watch him and to maybe come out and float him a few bucks, and he deserves it because he is an amazingly, even though he may be an absolute, I don't know what to call him, but he is what he is. He's a goofball. Look at this. Like he's in and out at the
time passages.
He's breaking the plane of the thing. I don't know what to say. He's got a monkey. He's going to hit it with a stick.
Time passages.
Austin, like, I've seen the stupid stuff you guys watch. All of your sports teams suck. Go out and watch Gary. Check out the Bucket Man and give this guy some bread and see one of the most amazing, entertaining, totally unique individuals that you will ever come across. Like, that's what Austin, Texas needs to do. You guys say you support the arts. Bull schnickety. Go out, find Bucket Guy, give him a couple of bucks, and watch him go. You will not be disappointed.
Right now, it's time to beat my monkey.
You're what?
Time to beat my monkey.
Oh, okay.
Just excuse me a second.
Rock on, man.
Got a hog the stage here.
I'm here in the field. I fight for my bills. I get my back into money.
All right. Sorry. Just one of those things.
That happens.
It happens. It happens, man. I keep forgetting that I live in an apartment. That's a real bitch, man. I'll hear about it tomorrow.
Don't ever rock on, dude. Do your
I'll
thing.
hear about it tomorrow, but that's okay. That's all right. And I'd like to tell you. I'd like to tell you about an experience I have. Every once in a while, I'll be going out to the grocery store. We got a grocery store named H-E-B out here, and they got everything from organic food to lovely veggies and packaged reprocessed crap with some flavor to vitamins and minerals and everything like that. But you know, every once in a while, I'll be down and out on my life, down and out. You know, down and out, man. Down and out. Down and out, man. And every once in a while, when I'm out, feeling down and out, you dirty rat, you filthy fecal, every once in a while, I take over the show. I take over the place. I take over the grocery store. And when I do that, it's not pretty. And what I do is I like to get on my automatic machine, and I like to go out and I like to see what they got in the grocery store. And every once in a while I'll buy something, but for the most part, I just like to go out and express myself, and then I sing. I do a lot of singing in the store, Chris. I do a lot of singing. I'm out there, you know, I'm out doing my thing. But everyone knows I'm there. Everyone knows who the Bucky guy is. And everybody knows that it's time for a commercial.
Yes.
Okay, we're back.
We love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love the blend. Love the flaw. Love it. Love it. Love it.
All right, I want you to explain one thing to me, Captain Chrissy. You've perused my world. You've introduced yourself to my universe. And you've dared to go where no man has gone before. So I just want you to just please, just for once, just please, explain this!
Explain what?
For me before bedtime.
That's Elf. That's the show about that was the cartoon that came on with regards to Elf. It's very impressive stuff, and it needs to. It does its thing, and then you have all these different little. That was Heathcliff. Remember Heathcliff?
I don't remember Heathcliff.
No, Heathcliff was like Garfield, but he wasn't like lazy. And Heathcliff like would go out and like beat up dogs and stuff. That was another thing. That's Jason the Wheeled Warriors. This was crazy. You could interchange parts between cars. It was a giant 30-minute toy commercial. These were cars that turned into vehicles. This was Mask. Crazy good show. Like along the lines of G.I. Joe, but the cars would turn into stuff. I have no idea what this is. Oh, My Pet Monster. This was a thing they sold. Again, it's a toy commercial, 30-minute toy commercial. And then
now, I noticed with all this stuff, man, like that. If you're gonna have anything successful in this world, right? Get into a serious note. You gotta have. All right. So you know, you're getting out there, and you know, you want to get your name out there. You want to get your show out there. And one of the things you got to do is you got to have a show. You got to have a book. You got to have a visual. You got to have an image. You got to get something out there. You got to get something that people, one, can watch, two, something that people can buy. And so, you know, you've got to get a presence out there. You got to get the kids interested. You know what I mean? Like you get the Saturday morning cartoon kids. When we were kids, man, I lived for that shit. And then Friday nights, man, it was just like The Ghoul was on. I had to stay up 11:30, get up to 11:30, and watch The Ghoul from 11:30 to 1 up in Boston. And I love that. But the thing is, the thing that makes all these things, these hits, you know, they need comic books. You know, you need visuals. You need comic books. You need cartoons. You need show. You need music. You need to get out there. You get your name out there. And that's what I'm trying to do here in Austin, man. I got a shirt line. I play buckets. I get out there. I got a shirt line. I've got Funky Froggy. I got that going on right now. Funky Froggy, and I'm several. I would say versions of me. I've got Bucket Funk. I've got Funk Bucket. I've got Bucket Guy. I've got Monster Bucket. I've got all kinds of things, man. But I gotta trying to hone it all in, Chris. I'm just trying to hone it all in. I think it's gonna take a lot of therapy. My girlfriend beating me a little bit with a wiffle ball bat. That might help.
Well, first of all, okay, there's two things here. Two things that are really important. Like, number one, you should be able, like, if all is right with the universe and all this other stuff, you should be able to find a place in Austin, because a person can sit down and watch you just do your thing for like 90 minutes and be totally entertained. You have that natural entertainer in you, and I
do. And it's scary. You know, I can sit in a sandbox all day, man, and I don't need anybody. It's scary, man.
Right. But like, people, like, you're a great person to talk to. You're a great human being. But also, if other people just shut up and let you do your thing, you will produce amazing stuff that will be totally entertaining. That's number one. Like, people should give you the opportunity to do your thing and entertain them for money. For sure they should, because it's totally worth it. Number two, your girlfriend definitely needs to keep hitting you with a wiffle ball bat, because
she will hit me. She'll hit me. She hits me in the morning, hits me in the evening. You know, gives me a little break during the afternoons. But you know that shit will happen.
Yeah, but I mean, you do deserve it, and I think it makes things better. Like you need to be beaten. And I'm sorry to be the one to break this to you, but like, the Bucket Guy's awesome. Bucket Guy should be out there, and Bucket Guy should make it a really good living doing what he does, because he's awesome at what he does. But Bucket Guy should also be hit with a wiffle ball bat on a regular basis just to keep him in line.
Chris, we're being interrupted. We're being interrupted by an annoying puppet. I don't know why. I can't figure it out.
God. Seriously? And now I'm not so sure. Just what can. Jeez. I was looking for true love.
All right, man.
Now you're looking at
off
me.
the stage.
Only one I can think of. Only one I see.
Anyway, all right. We're just about out of time, Chris. You got any shameless plugs you got going on there for up in your Colorado homestead?
I'm doing my thing. I'm set up, trying to do really cool stuff out in Colorado, and I've been doing cool projects out there, but like, majorly, like, Austin, support this guy, because it's the right thing to do. Like, you need people like this. You claim Austin is weird, Austin is awesome. Well, if Austin doesn't help out Bucket Guy, then Austin sucks, and that's just all there is to it.
That's right. And Chris, I don't want to. I can't use this channel for shameless plugs. I can't use this channel for any kind of commerce or stuff like that. But I mean, the last time I talked to you, you wanted to send me Venmo money, and you wanted my Venmo address, and so I'm just going to tell you, this isn't for the rest of Austin right now. So, so I'm just going to tell you, and hopefully people won't send me money, but it's my Venmo is Bucket Guy, and and the last four of my phone number is 7679. That's 7679. Chris, I just want you to hear this. I don't want the rest of the world 7679 to Bucket Guy. And, you know, if they decide, you know, if you want to, I mean, not them. I'm not trying to sell anything here. I'm not trying to collect money. You know, I'm just giving you my Venmo because you're my friend and you're on my show. And Bucket Guy, Venmo, Bucket Guy, 7679. But, you know, oh, crap, we're on the air. I didn't realize. Oh,
no. Ideally, these people come out and see you live. And they give you money because you deserve that. Like, ideally, they come out and do that. But if they can't do that, and they like what you do here on the show, by all means, they should totally do that. Like,
that's right.
Austin, if it's all about keep Austin weird and support local talent and artists, this guy, this Bucket Guy, I mean, he gets an actor and a filmmaker like my caliber on his show. You really should respect that, and you should like come out and see this guy perform because you will not.
It's 10:30, man. It's 10:30. You know what that means. Thank you for being on the show, man. All right, this is the Bucket Guy. And we'd like to thank you for being with us for the last 30 minutes. And thank you, Austin. Thank you, everybody else out there. Bucket Guy, signing off. That's it. Swing those hips. And we should be off. Thank you, sir. You're kind, you're lovable, you're generous, you're fun, and above all that, you probably play a mean game of backgammon.
I've never been able to understand what the point of that game is.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Hey, man, thanks for being on the show. I really seriously appreciate it, man.
Dude.
Thank you so much.
Always.
And, thank you for your material, and thanks for everything. We got one more show that's going to be playing on the Wednesday night, and then the week after that, we're going to be live on Friday night from 10 to 11. So that's going to be really cool, and we'll see what happens with that. And, yeah, so keep getting the material together. We got to get the footage, the raw footage. Everything's cool. And everything's kid-friendly. Friday night's going to be kids' night. You know, we get to put a lot of our zaniness in there. You know, it's like you can be edgy and stuff like that, but it's like, you know, it's for the kids, it's for the tweeners. What do they call it? Tweens?
Well,
kids,
good,
teenagers.
because the second clip that I gave you is where I play like a killer pimp.
Nice.
And I was going to talk about like how that was the role that I thought the most about and prepared the most for in my life. And like talk about the type of movie that was.
Sweet.
Which, you know, wasn't definitely not kid friendly, but it's definitely R-rated.
Yeah,
So,
gotta be
like-
kid friendly though. Gotta be kid friendly. Everything's goofy. You can be goofy and zany. You can be Bugs Bunny. You can beat the crap out of stuffed animals, man. And Herbie here, man, he's all right, man. He'll be all right. Nurse him back to health, man. But
Well,
everything's
that's-
zany. Everything's goofy. You know, anything Bugs Bunny type of violence. Nothing bloody. But you can beat the crap out of stuff. You know, anything my 10-year-old.
I get it. Like Area 52 kind
Wile E.
of vibe.
Coyote with the Roadrunner gets hit by the boulder. Daffy Duck blows up his face. Rock and roll music's great. Beating up stuffed animals is fantastic. You don't abuse real animals, that's okay. And everything's cool like that. Just goofy.
Yeah, working on it, but I'm glad you didn't play the other clip because it was like.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. just yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like there's a lot of stuff. I want to tell you that guy that man, who was that guy that who's the guy that did the Looney Tunes there? He did all the Looney Tune voices, man. He was great. Mel Blanc. You know, that was great. You know, I mean, there was a lot of violence in it, but it wasn't like graphic violence. It was crazy stupidity violence. It puffs of smoke and rock squishes, and the guy flattens. Nobody gets harmed. They get back to their own shape. So that's
well.
cool.
I'm not saying. I mean, if you, whatever, dude. Like when you're done, before you like close the whole thing down, look at the clip, and know me and who I am, and understand that like this is the wildest character I've played.
You are a wild character, man. I'll give you that. You do play wild characters. I was just on the phone. You're not going to believe this one, man. Terrence called me. Terrence Trainer.
Oh, good. Man, I miss him.
I'm trying to get him on the show, man. I just think, you know, like have a meeting of the minds and stuff. But he was talking about how the good times and everything. He was talking about how you got all the locations. You're the location manager. You got all the locations together. And he thought you were amazing doing that for him. And it's funny because it seems like you left that town, man. I haven't heard much from Terry. And so yeah, I don't think he realizes how much you do for him and stuff. So
you know, I don't really know. All I know is that like
you got a lot to offer, man. You got a lot of skills, a lot of people skills and stuff like that. And so that's cool, you know. It's really cool.
I know that whenever I was on a set with Terry and I got to play some of my best like times that I've gotten to be characters, like I got to be Tex McGrew. I got to be this like South African mercenary. I got to be Frankie the Fink. Like I got to play all these really, really awesome characters that were exactly what I wanted to do at that point in my career as an actor, was play these sort of like quirky, offbeat characters. And
I was in that movie, Tex McGrew.
You were in Tex McGrew.
I was in Tex McGrew. I was the musical act with Arnie.
You were one of the many highlights of Tex McGrew.
That's right. Big fight started when we were singing, man. I have this wonderful influence on people.
I got to do the Eugene Tackleberry routine where I pulled like all these different crazy weapons that I had hidden all over my body in that movie. Like that's something like if you'd have told me when I was like 17 years old and like, you know, sad and depressed and all this other bullshit, they're like, someday you will be in a movie and you will get to pull all of the weapons out and have like 35 weapons hidden on you. I've been like, no way, man. Like no. And I got to do that in a movie for a gag. Like, how awesome is that? Like just this little stuff and these amazing blessings that came into my life because of people like Terry and people that go out there and get after it and make things happen. Like
that's right. I told them too, man. I was bragging on you too and stuff like that. I said, you know, it's really kind of cool. I said, yeah, I'm still working on some stuff with them. We work on stuff together, material. I told them that I'm teaching your kid how to play guitar, so that's kind of cool.
Right.
I told him that, and I told him, I said, yeah, be on the show, man. And then, you know, he chewed and screwed, all of a sudden had to leave fast, so I wasn't able to book him, pin him down. But hopefully we'll end up getting him on the next, somewhere in the near future, man. I want to get some more people on the show, man, and see what we got. So see what we do, and yeah, hopefully, everything will be cool. All right, man. I'm gonna turn in because I gotta go to a stupid job tomorrow. So
do what you gotta do. Good for you. Man.
Going on, but sir, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for being on my show.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, if you want me to do it again, dude, just like a heads up. Give me a couple of hours, and I'll prepare better video clips, and we'll see what we can do.
It's gonna be cool, you know, and we'll see what happens, and then yeah, we'll see if we get some live. I need to make this thing into an event, so we'll get some live music. See what we can do. Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much, and
Good.
my regards.
Go to bed.
And
Go to bed.
don't eat too many
Go
of
to
those
bed.
bugs.
Go to bed.
All right. Bye.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
Bye.